Hello, welcome to my channel. My name's Kim. I'm going to be doing a reading for Mercury that's going retrograde on the 22nd of March, and this is going to affect all the sun signs. So it will be lasting for 3 weeks, and it's from the 22nd of March until the 15th of April. It's going to happen 3 times in 2018. So the next one will be July, August, and the last one November to December. It's a fast-moving planet in our solar system, and it stops in its orbit on the 22nd of March, and it's going to travel backwards. So that's where we get the name Mercury Retrograde. It will affect our travel, our connectivity, any technology and communication in those areas of our lives are going to be affected with this. So with Mercury being a fast moving planet, you're going to feel like you're out of control and things are going to go wrong. So you need to be prepared for this period, for the 3 weeks, and it could affect your computer data, your phones, maybe you lose contact numbers, or anything electrical devices all reside under Mercury is retrograde. So don't take risks with things because things are going to come out of whack, and maybe you have some hiccups with your car or a microwave, a TV, that type of thing. Anything electrical, hair dryers, whatever the case may be, things are going to go wrong, and you're not going to really know why in this 3-week period. It's also about communication, so it's about speaking clearly and making sure that any important conversation that you have, that you plan what you're going to say before you make that phone call or meet that person in public. And also it's about checking any documents, emails, text messages before you send them, making sure that you've said it right, because things can be misconstrued. It's not clear communication, and people can take things the wrong way around this time. If you're planning on travelling, make sure that all your arrangements are in order, because there could be some glitches, things that are going to be left out, maybe of your travel plans, and it's going to cause a little bit of hiccup for you when you are travelling. And if you're into business and you want to enter into a new contract, I would try and hold off until after the Mercury retrograde ends, because maybe you want to instead you want to review old ones or renew old contracts that you haven't had for a while. If for some reason they don't work for you anymore, then you need to release that old contract. And with Mercury retrograded, it's allowing us to go back up old ground to see what isn't working for us anymore. And it's about cutting ties with people or situations that no longer serve you. And it's also about strengthening the ones that you do, so it's harvesting as well. With communication, people can get upset with conversations that take place, heated discussions or things that weren't meant to be said. It can make you go off the deep end a bit with your communication, and maybe give that person the benefit of the doubt, because they probably didn't mean what they said. They are going through the same Mercury retrograde period like you, and it's about forgiving that person. Don't let yourself be hurt over any grudges, holding grudges, or being resentful, because this is the ideal time to cut all the karmic cords and free yourself. So you don't want to take any unwanted emotional ties into the next 9 years because of other people or any situations that arise within the Mercury retrograde. Now, with Mercury retrograde, it's also about reunions. So maybe some of you may be going on a school reunion or a family reunion of some kind. It's about your old loves coming back into your life, so your old flames, and maybe friends that you've forgotten about because you haven't seen them for such a long time. They're going to pop up in in your atmosphere unexpectedly. And that's what Mercury retrograde does. But this is a time where you can rekindle those connections. So you're given the opportunity to do that, especially if there was unfinished business in the past, and if it was a toxic relationship, maybe it's about, apologising and then moving on, cutting all ties, or just making that connection stronger and seeing more of that person. Now, with the travel plans, or there could be delays, and your plans could be changed around this time, especially if you're catching a plane or any form of transport. So expect things to be delayed and changed, because Mercury has a sneaky way of leading us astray, and we just need to go with the flow here. Don't get caught up in all the craziness, Leo, because you're going to miss out on all the magic of the retrograde period for that 3 weeks. Now, I am using my Oracle Lenormand deck as the overall reading. I have pulled a card from the Romance Angel deck and one from the Animal Tarot deck as a clarifier, and you're bringing the energies of the bouquet into the reading. Now, this is about invitations. For some, it could be about your talents and skills. And when it comes next to the house, this is telling me that you have a beautiful home, a beautiful family, and with the snake underneath, you have the energies of the snake underneath the bouquet. This is some sort of act of kindness, but it's designed to manipulate you. So maybe some of you are going to receive an invitation to go to a concert, but this person that possibly lives with you is just doing this as an act of kindness because they're being manipulative about something that they want. Now, this could be a female family member, could be a daughter with the bouquet and the snake here, or it could be a sister or an auntie, but I'm feeling strongly it's a younger female. And what it's telling me with the Romance Oracle card is pay attention to red flags. So there's some red flags that you're not picking up here, Leo, and you need to be cautioned by this because someone's playing you for a fool. I have pulled some cards that were on the bottom of the Lenormand deck, and this is the Fox, and this is about deception and lies. So someone's not being truthful to you. They're manipulating you. This could be related to, with the Lily here, sexuality. So deception related to sexuality. It could be a partner that, if you're a male watching. And with the key here, it's telling me that manipulation is significant. So you really need to pay attention. It could be an older male here for some of you, but someone's not telling you the truth, basically. And you need to be cautioned because you're not picking up on the signs. So they're going to manipulate you in some way by giving you some concert tickets, or there is some invitation or a gift coming to you. Now, I have pulled the clarifier card from the Animal Tarot deck. It is a major arcana card. It is very significant, and it's justice. So you're going to get your justice back. This is the number 8 card. And it's about making fair decisions after you find the evidence. The evidence is reviewed impartially, so just have compassion for this person and try to see all sides of the disagreement that you have, because there is some lies and deception here. With Mercury retrograde, it's about forgiving that person and not taking that resentment into the next 9 years. You do have stars all up here on the top here. You've got the rays of the sun coming out from behind the clouds. So you will make that fair decision. You've got the butterfly down the bottom. So it's about transformation and balancing things here. About speaking the truth here too with the bird here. But it's definitely about balancing, and you'll get your justice. But it's someone in the family home. It could be a daughter. It could be your partner. But it's asking you to pay significant attention to this deception. So I hope this is going to help you throughout Mercury retrograde. But remember, just go with the flow and don't get caught up in all the craziness, because it can affect us in a big way. Take care, Leo.